G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more zombies. I have moved everything to this new base, which is why the game is starting later in the morning than I normally do. Oh, let me just deal with these zombies. Let me go stabby stabby for a little bit. And then you can see my giant pile of junk. Ooh, loot. What'd I get? Ooh, a fire axe. Nice. I'll take that. So everything is here now. I no longer live at the Fates Motel, which means I probably need to update the thumbnail. But we'll get to that at some point. This is my giant junk pile. It is not sorted at all. So we're back to that stage of things. But the reason I didn't bother sorting it was, one, to get it moved over here quickly, and two, because I want to sort it into the proper storage place that I'm going to build. My thoughts on this little base at the moment are, start building a little house on top of this section, something that I can be inside, and then I'll start, and the entryway of that will be like a storage warehouse. So, yeah, that'll hopefully be a thing that doesn't collapse immediately due to weight. But I think I'm going to need a whole lot more cobble to make that work, because the floor's going to need to be strong, the other things are going to need to be, yeah, just better to cope with the weight. Cosmic, I'm not going to talk about that on stream. Even though it should be safe. Well, public should not be politicized. But I'm not going to. I was thinking I'd start off today with going over to the sawmill and trying to get some more spikes made so I can hopefully deck out this place with a lot more passive defense. And I was thinking to try and do a little bit of that each day this week, prepping for the Horde Night. In fact, I can't even remember what I had there. I think I had some stuff being processed in the table saw. Be prepared, headphone users, for when I open the table saw, because if I was processing lots of timber, you're going to hear something. It shouldn't be too loud, but it will probably be startling. Let me up. Oh no, it was okay this time. I'll make that cordage, do a few more zombie stabbings, and then I'm going to try and keep doing these quests for the trader. Because the trader... Whoop, missed. That was a bad miss. I think the trader quests have a decent chance of getting me some of the stuff I really, really, really need. Because at least one person's commented that they actually got a table saw recipe from the trader for one of their quest rewards. So I might get a chance. So the table saw is half the cost to produce twice as many spikes. So the table saw is just more efficient. You waste less wood is basically, I think, the concept they're going for. Hello, twins. Ow. My cold hands. Making my aiming even worse. Meh. Nope, no one's there. Okay. Oh, I can still hear someone. Spike. See, it uses 10 wood and 1 cordage to make 2 spike traps. To make them the other way uses 20 wood and 1 cordage or 2 cordage to make 1 trap. So it is far, far superior. 4 times as much, in fact. Gah! I don't know if it's quicker, though. All I know is it's much, much cheaper. I'm gonna go dump off the stuff I'm carrying, because there's no point doing trader quests when I'm full of loot. I'd never heard of USB powered heated gloves. That sounds kind of cool, Minmas. Somewhat, you want to hope that they're cordless. Oh, I didn't mean to press R then. Why'd I press R? Oh. So, it's possible that overnight I may have to do some sorting, even during this stream. But my kind of aim today is to try and get as much of this, like, base kind of started, so that I can do some sorting off stream. Because, let's face it, you don't really want to have to put up with me sorting on stream if you can avoid it. Though I am realizing I didn't place down my survival campfire. I've put it in one of these bags. Oh, delightful. Why did I make that mistake? And now I'm hungry. As if to pun it further. Highlight my stupidity. Erg. Oh, I'm gonna have to search. Okay. Might have lacked some foresight in this. Whoops. I was just trying to move everything really quickly. Oh, there we go. Let's grab that out, because I know I'm going to need to place that down. I need to find some more red tea before I leave. That's insect trap refills. No. No. I'll have to make another one when I get around to it. Yeah, I can eat honey. Seriously, where's my water supply? Might just have to use those. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Just spend today eating and drinking honey. Yum. I'll have diabetes in no time. Where did I get up to in chat? Heated gloves. Talking. I'd say USB powered gloves would be pretty safe. I mean, bearing in mind that we had a problem in Australia a couple of years ago with poorly made imported USB chargers that were setting people's houses on fire. So, I mean, they can be dangerous in that regard at the very least. Even if the risk of electrocution and serious injury from that is pretty low at the voltage and amperage used for USB. Zwoba, I moved all my stuff off stream. I figured it was going to be pretty repetitive having me cycle back and forth. So I just moved it all off stream. Just to get it over and done with. Am I going to expand out this way with that? Don't know yet. Wax down this end. Now, I was going to stop going to these traders, even though they're closer. Because they're so close to the burning zone, I didn't really like the idea of using them. So... where's the highlight? Yeah. I'm going to go over to this one. It's going to be a further trip every day to try and get there. But I feel like for the safety of not having quests into the burning zone, it's a better idea. No, David, I'm not using the honey in lieu of antibiotics. I'm using it in lieu of food. Because you get 10 food for each honey eaten. And I've got so much honey because I get honey from chopping trees down that I don't need to save it for antibiotic use. Because I've also got a good stockpile of antibiotics. I've got like 12 of them or something. Because I just haven't been infected that often. Possibly because I focused on fortitude early. I haven't needed to worry about it too much. Yeah, Swoba, it actually ended up being a pretty chill affair. The whole moving thing. If the first couple of runs had been a bit higher risk, or been a bit more concerning, I would have probably stopped the whole move and then come back to do it on stream, but I just figured it was better. When nothing much had happened, I was like, I'll just keep going. Honey glazed steak. Honey glazed pork? Honey glazed steak, I'm not sure. I know beef can sometimes be nice with sweet stuff, but... have to be done right. Honey glazed ham. Now, honey glazed ham, that stuff's amazing. Especially when you got all the nice, crispy, caramelized outside. Ah! Chris, I have no idea what you're talking about. Shrine to... do you mean... you said shrine to Josh. Did you mean shrine to Joel? And if... which case... no? Never. Because... while Joel from the Fun Pimps is the main reason this game exists, man... he's also the main reason this game has gone off the rails. Which is kind of the cross you bear when you're the lead designer. Yeah, Chris, honey glazed ham, caramelized outside. Delicious. I'm wondering how long it's taken me about an in-game hour to get to this trader, I reckon. That's not horrible. Especially if I start it in the morning. Rather than starting in the middle of the day like I did today because of all the moving time spent. No, I do not, Chris. I barely watch any TV at all these days. Just don't have time. Like, yeah, very, very little. Oh, Wedded Not Deaded's, oh, right, yeah. No, I don't watch any, I actually, the last time I watched more than, say, like 15 minutes of a stream, because often I watch the first 15 minutes of Capax, that was easily more than 18 months ago. Like, I don't have time. The only content that I typically watch these days is a little bit of... I watch all of Tom Scott's stuff because it's usually very brief and always very entertaining and interesting. And then I watch a bit of the Yogscast main channel when I'm eating my breakfast. That's it. I have no time for anything else. Because between making the videos, doing the streams, and my job at the hospital, I don't really have much time in my life for other stuff. Ow! I was talking! Take that stabby pole to the face. Quest for me. Quest you got for me, friendo. Oh, there's a zombie out there. It's gonna start bashing on the walls soon. Do you have any jobs? Tier 1 fetch, clear zombies, fetch, clear zombies. Let's do the closer.
I really admire you, friend,
fetch.
And that's why God bless you and good luck.
I should really build an easier way to get up to a trader if I'm going there regularly. So I'm gonna walk the whole way up around that ramp was a bit annoying. Which way? That way. Thanks, K9 Jig. I've been having a lot of fun with Avorion. Not been having so much fun with the jerks that Capac befriended, but been having a lot of fun with Avorion. I might have snuck back onto the Avorion server yesterday and redesigned my ship too. Because I spent like several hours designing, fiddling with things, trying different ideas until I got something I was vaguely happy with. Stuff that would have eaten up an entire stream if I'd done it on stream. So I thought I'd just try and do it off stream if I... It's still vaguely similar to the one that I had before. Whoa! Jump! Oh dear. That's gonna hurt! Yep. Oh no, still brick. Still brick. Had to be a brick. Yeah, don't worry, I'm careful not to spoil or anything. The Capac being a jerk thing is, well, kind of what we all come to expect, isn't it? Where am I going? In this town I didn't know existed. Yeah, Alchema might need a surgical excision of the bike seat after that landing. Oh, here we go. Ooh. That's a bigger building than I kind of like the idea of having to search on my own, but oh well. That's what it is. Now let's kill my mini horde that followed me. I'll put my bike down just here for a quicker escape. Oh, I don't have any bones. Ah, no. I should have brought a couple of bones to repair my bone knife. Are they just wandering randomly, or is that one dude coming this way? No, just wandering. Okay, upstairs we go. I'm tempted not to do too much looting on these quests and just kind of speedrun them as best as possible. Because I do just want the trade of rewards, and obviously looting tends to get me encumbered and make things quite a lot slower. No, you can't get bones out of zombies anymore. Oh, wait. That's a satchel, but that's not the satchel. Kind of want to break through there and see what's in there. That looked like good loot, possibly. Uh-oh. Oof. Glad that second shot worked. Yeah, that's got to be good loot in there. I'm going to break... Wall? Bars. Ah! Wall. Nope, that's not the... Dang it. It looks like there's another way in. I'm not going to spend all day breaking that. Ah! Use it! Why can't I use this thing? Ah! Oh, my mouse use key wasn't working. Hey, you rotten vultures. Ah. Ah. Yeah, birds have bones. I've got the bones I need for my knife now, at least. But, jeez. I would have been happy to not. I feel like that takes me down into that spot I wanted to get into. Let's get the quest reward thing first, and then I might pop down there and see what happens. I am thirsty. Drink of the tea. Should probably have the honey since I'm infected. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Alright. So what do you guys reckon? Should I jump down into this hole? That's 2,500 points. That is as well. Ugh. I'm not getting back up. I'm only going to be able to go back out the other way. I should probably just go return my quest, shouldn't I? Be sensible, Splitsy. Get another quest. Get all of the things. Miss the guy who's standing right in front of you. Actually, what am I doing asking you guys? You guys got me killed that first run by telling me to go out and loot at night. Where's my quest marker? 7 end. Trying to remember. Trying to think of where I'm most likely to get a schematic from, and I haven't seen a library yet. Or one of the bookshops. Because that'd be really nice. If I find one of them, I'm not going to do any quests. I'm just going to go and loot it. I think that's another wall card over there. I think I might be up to like level 12 in hunting knives. Quality 12. I'll have a look after I get back to the trader. Whee. I'm not gonna... Hopefully not going to injure myself on this ride home. I am tempted... Actually, how much was it? Did it even cost to make a hunting knife? Because I was really hesitant to make it initially because they required a bit of glue and duct tape. But I've actually got a much bigger supply of bones now than I had back then. So maybe I can afford to just upgrade even though it's a low quality one. No, David, I've never looked at the breakdown for individual shows or streams. I've only looked at the national breakdown overall for the channels, and generally speaking, it's like 30 to 40% US, 10 to 15% UK, and somewhere between 8 and 10% German as the top 3 for my like Space Engineers content. Or my general content. 4 and 5 tend to be Australia and Canada.
Many things.
What you gonna give me? Ooh, oh, yes!
Resourceful.
Table saw schematic! Oh! I was not expecting that. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad that happened on stream. If I'd accidentally gone to a trader off stream and you guys never would have believed me. Oh yes, I will take that. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Let's get another fetch.
Just the task. Oh, thank you very much. I will make it worth your while.
Yes. Use. I can now... Oh! Wait, does that mean I can finish all my quests? More of my quests off? Or no? No, I think there was still other stuff. That is another... Oh, that is a really, really big help, because now I can build one at my base. Time is 5:13. Let's give it a crack. See how long it takes me to get here. Oh, the arrowhead. Yeah, the arrowhead would make me even more excited, I think. The two biggest things I'm looking for are the arrowheads and that table saw schematic. But, yeah. I think the arrowhead thing is something I'm just going to have to continue to search garbage piles for and hope for the best. Oh no, there's burning zone just there. Ah, I don't think this trade is going to be any safer. Well, that sucks. Also, that's a coyote. Or as Capac likes to say, coyote? Gah! Vulture! Vulture chasing me! Go away! Go away! Go away! Ow! Ow! I hope it just takes iron ingots to repair it. The bike. Oh! What the? So many vultures. Dang desert. No, Russ. No, this is just saying, still hunting for the iron arrowheads. I'm still without... Whoa, power station. Is that a castle? Is that a castle? It's a bit ridiculous. No, it is a power station. Just looks like it's got crenellations. Or at least some sort of factory. Oh, Shamway Foods Factory. Oh, and horrible warg creature. That supposedly has edible meat on it, which still creeps me out. Oh, dog! Dog! Dog, dog, dog. Dog, dog. Uh-oh. Is the dog chasing me? No. Ah! Tree! Oh, multiple horrible warg creatures. If it's a repair... Oh, is it a repair kit for the bicycle? That sucks. 6 PM. I don't want to do this for very long. Although, I am here now. Die! Die! Hey, thanks, Mike. Thanks for the members. Seriously, die! Would you die? Thank you. Where is it? Over here. Inside there. Shouldn't be too hard. There you go. Shot her twice with the same arrow. Oh, missed him. That's the aim we've come to expect from me on these streams. And there's my quest reward. Quest goal. And I'm getting out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Oh, radiation. Avoid radiation. I'd call that a successful little mission. This is annoying. Maybe these burning zones aren't as scary as I think, but those creatures take a lot of hits. They move weirdly slowly. They kind of look like they should move faster, but those meat wolves are serious tanks when it comes to the damage they can take. Yeah, Zwobro, I think stuff like the bicycle repair should be the same as vanilla. I can't think of a reason for the Ravenhearst devs to have changed that. So you're probably right, it is a repair kit for the thing. Yeah, David, I either need guns or, you know, maybe better arrows would help. Something that does more damage. Because I do very little damage with my stone arrowheads. Yeah, so the crossbow, as you bring it up, the crossbow kind of sucks. Whoa, spider! The crossbow's really not that great. It's got a as you would expect of a crossbow, a horrendously slow reload. So I'm not a huge fan of it. The repeater crossbow, which you can get later, is kind of cool because it has, you know, a few shots before you have to reload it. But, yeah. I know I'm going to have to use the crossbow eventually, but I'm sticking with the bow for now. No, long haul. That must be part of the mod that the crosshairs changed if that's not default vanilla. A lot of the stuff from vanilla that the Ravenhearst devs don't like is the immersion breaking stuff, like seeing experience pop up in the bottom right. You get no indications of when you're getting experience in this, which I think is good. It's weird to know exactly when a zombie dies because you see an XP pop up. It's not something I was fond of in the vanilla game. Because it means you're watching the bottom right of your screen more than you're watching the actual zombie in front of you.
You've made my day.
Insulated liner mod.
Payment.
Shotgun shells. Shotgun shells are worth more, so I'll take them. May I see your inventory? Bullet tips, wooden bow. Do. No. Ah. Probably want this. Oh, I already know that. Beer recipe would be nice eventually.
My apologies.
But
check back again, and
it's time to head on home so I can do some base design overnight. Thanks, Mike. I guess since I'm getting sent into the burning zone anyway, at least this means I know I can just go to those other traders in the nearby town. Save myself a little bit of travel time each day. Hopefully get a couple of quests done in the next day. So the plan tonight, I guess, is going to revolve around the start of organising this base. I'm hoping I've got enough hinges to put together a few crates, because the boxes have so much more storage. And will hopefully make organisation a little bit more rapid. Change the trader's name to Capac. Well, the traders are all jerks. To me, anyway. By the way, Capac being a jerk to me is the same as me being a jerk to him. It's what we do to each other. It's what friends do to each other. I'm not being serious about it at all. Just feel I should say that. I mean, I wouldn't mind the traders being like Trader Steve and Trader Reggie and things. That would be kind of funny. Yeah. That is true. Capac is surly. And yeah, Matthew, it is all in good fun. Capac and I have been friends for so long that it would take a lot for that friendship to be drastically affected. Just because it's anything that happens is put up against a comparison of the last 26 years of friendship. I think I might have collected all the stuff that was here as part of my collection yesterday. Or before. Yep. This little plot here is empty. Yeah, Komoro, yes, it is the type of friendship where you can go a year or two without speaking and then pick up right where you left off. Except, that's actually happened with Capac and I. Because Capac went radio silent for a couple of years. It was a couple of years after high school. He just disappeared. Our group of friends could not find him, contact him, get hold of him in any way at all. So, yeah. Then when he resurfaced, other than paying him out for the fact that he disappeared, kind of picked up where we left off. Those onions. I think those might be onions. I'm gonna loot those onions after I stab this chunky guy. And thanks, Illusion. Yeah. Stop putting your arm in the way of your big globular head. Yeah, David, that's the sort of friendship Capac and I have. Never greet each other normally. Creatively insult each other each time in as different a way as possible. Yeah, Illusion, the join button thing, I realized I hadn't actually enabled it. There was just like 1 or 2 things that I hadn't done, which I was supposed to have done. So I enabled it since last time. Right. Where did I see those nails? Where are those nails? They were up this way somewhere. There we are. Let's make some more honey. And do I have any cobble anywhere? I'd like to try and cobble more of that floor if I can. There's some clay. Might find some stones and then be able to make it at least. Yeah, here we go. Best friend resurfacing with a wife and 2 kids. That's an achievement. Capac resurfaced with stories of living in cold areas and not having internet or a phone. No, long haul, didn't miss an episode. I just did it off stream because I didn't want to spend a whole stream moving everything here. Thought it'd be more fun to spend a whole stream building stuff here. And eating honey. Now, do I have any cobble anywhere? I'm going to need to bring some of this wood. I had to use a bit of steroid to be able to get this stuff here so quickly. Like, I loaded myself up to the absolute brim. And then just dumped off in these bags. There we go. I knew I had some. Dump stuff in these bags as quickly as I possibly could. Dragnon, you crazy man. Thank you so much. Yes, the International Man of Mystery did eventually return. What the... What? Uh-oh. Hang on, let me see if this fixes this. Because that is actually cobble in front of me, but just doesn't look like it. Oh dear. Well, this is going to make it difficult. Has anyone had this bug before? Because, yeah. That kind of makes things hard. I can't see what I've upgraded. Oh, now, okay, some random ones are working. And now these ones aren't working. Oh, no, now they're working. Some of them have updated. Oh, this is so broken. Yeah, El Grito, I would try relogging, except it'll take us about 10 minutes to get back in the game. Ravenhearst takes forever to load. Yeah, single player lag. That's what it is. Oh, there we go. Now we can see those ones. Thanks, Solution. Hope your weekend was fun enough to make the pain of today worth it. Oh, I'm out of cobble. Drat. Hopefully it is as insignificant decency saying that it's a chunk loading issue and that when I leave this chunk and come back it'll fix. At least it's occasionally updating it so it's not completely invisible to me. I just want to upgrade this floor before I start building on it because otherwise it won't be able to take as much weight. Hooray, level up. No, it's not delaying the upgrade, it's literally just not loading the graphics. Hey, thanks, Canine Duke. Thank you very much. Okay, Trindle, thanks. So leaving the chunk should, and returning should fix it. Obviously, it's nighttime, so I'm not going to be doing that tonight, but hopefully... Ooh. Hopefully... I should make some frames. Hopefully with making some of these, I'm still going to be okay. Like, when I place down the frames, hopefully they're visible. Because that will be annoying. If they're invisible, that's going to make it really, really hard. And I'm going to have to sneak away from the chunk and come back. Just to try and make it work. Okay, let's go with a... how do I want to design this? Oh, no. They're invisible. They're also... don't have a collision? And can't interact with them. Right. That's actually a big problem. Is there a way in 7 Days to Die to force chunk reloading? Yeah, all I could find just quickly then is chunk resetting. Alright. Let's do this. And away. No, I won't reset the chunk, don't worry. Chunk resetting would be bad. Chunk resetting is for... Go! That looks hard. Oh, dog! Or wolf. Something black and on 4 legs. Wolf. Some trees I planted. Yeah! That dude is huge. I don't know how far away I need to get to reload the chunk. Yes, Weber. This is what you were hoping would have happened with me riding back and forth. This is not what happened. I barely ran into anything. Yeah, Uber Waffle, those nasty horse nights. It's those horse nights that happen from me killing all those horses and eating them. Hopefully this is far enough away. Oh man. This is not a good time to have this bug. Oh, no, bad time. Oh, I was just picking up my water bottle to have a quick sip. Can I? Oh, I can see my frames. Hooray. Huzzah. Now, can I see the other ones as I place them? Nope. Arg! This is gonna make things really, really difficult. I'm just gonna have to keep placing stuff until the things that I need to see have become visible. Which is just delightful. Nope, still can't see these other ones that are this wall, because they're there. Yes, Minmats. I do like making things harder, but not weird. This is not okay. This is really not okay. Ah. Oh man. Fine, let's just build these up and... Oh! Now I can see more of them. Okay. Apparently building some even helps me here, so I'll do a bit more of that. Ravenhearst Ultra Nightmare mode. Isn't this more like Ravenhearst let's see how weird we can be mode? Yeah, my games are always on an SSD. I don't actually use a hard drive in my main PC anymore. Oh, where's my timber? Ravenhearst catback mode. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit. Ravenhearst gone bizarre. I think that's all my timber. Yeah. And there we go. All cobbled up. So I'm thinking door here. obviously. Door here, because I may extend this building further toward the east. Then I was leaning towards either stairs, just on this side here, or stairs on this wall here. Actually, maybe stairs on this wall here would be good. Let's do that. I'm going to need to either make a table saw or go back to the other table saw to be able to put stairs there, though. So I think the stairs are made with the table saw. Ravenhearst, Stranger Things edition. Yep. That seems accurate. Yeah, let's just have one wall, one window. Yeah, David, I am going to build stuff that... Okay, it's just gotten another level of weird. Yes, I'm going to build stuff that allows me to shoot out from the walls. Wonder if that's ever going to return. Wait, is that because there's a frame here that I just can't see? Alright, what do I need to make a table saw? Oof. Okay, that's a fair bit. Do I have that much forged iron? I don't think I do. Oh, I haven't built a claim block here. That's why I can't pick that up. Yes, this stream is very much descending into the Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, whatever else weird thing. Hopefully... I just hope this fixes when I come back. Thanks, Hammerby. Yes, it is impressive how my hammering is so forceful that I can turn... what's the term for that? Turning wood into, like... Dang it! Come on, brain! Turning wood into stone. Petrifying? No, something like that. Just won't come to me. Yeah, petrification. That's it. Thank you. I'm thinking claim block here, but... the stairs are going to start there. Could put a claim block under the first block of stairs. Or... I hate figuring out where to put a claim block in my base because they're just so ugly. Oh. Dang it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Where's... Pick that up. Let's break this block. Wait. Yep, that's... No, no! Oh dear. Glad I didn't have spikes there. Oh dear. I'm glad that behemoth wasn't there either. Come on, break the stone, place the claim block, move the forge. Oops. Huzzah! There we go, nice and hidden. Now, do I have 25 forged iron? I might, because I broke down a few things that contained forged iron. Searching for it is going to be another challenge, though. Oh, I had a claim block in there. Oh well, whatever. They're cheap now. They don't require forged iron. There we go, 27. What else do I need for this table saw? Mechanical parts and electrical parts. Nope. 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 Mechanical parts. Oh, I wonder if I don't have enough mechanical parts. I thought I'd have multiple stacks of those. Need another 5. And springs and screws if I come across those. I find searching for too many things at once means I don't find what I'm actually looking for. Springs. No. I don't have enough stuff. Well, rats. Let's put it in this corner here so that I at least know where to find the main stuff. Pick up the forge, put down my walls. Oh, did I actually gain my forge then? Yes, I did. I might, for now, kind of want this mainly to be a storage area, but I might have to, at least until it expands, use it as a production area as well. So if I go loot along that wall, like just have a couple of dump chests here, or maybe put like 4 dump boxes arranged like that, because then I can sort stuff after, then put forge here with a okay, my forge hasn't appeared. That's going to be interesting if that doesn't show up soon. Still no forge. This is bad. I really want to put my stuff back in the forge. What am I doing? Stairs. Yeah, it's all at the table saw. So I'm gonna have to go over to the table saw first thing in the morning and make some stairs. Yeah, insignificant decency. Really don't want to hear that the GPU is having issues. I'm blaming the game for now, because my 3090 has already died once, and I don't want it to die again. Having it take over a month to come back to me was painful, to say the least. Hey, my forge has appeared. Sorry. I must have placed blocks there already? Maybe. They're just not showing up. Huh. Oops, don't want that there. Yeah, this is a game glitch, I know. This is not a GPU dying glitch. GPU's dying glitches tend to be more of the flickering fluorescent green variety in my experience. Or the PC just won't boot variety, which was what happened with my 3090. Which clearly got repaired because I've got the exact same graphics card. Same serial number and everything. We can just go in there. Well, actually, Alchema, we don't know what was wrong with my particular graphics card. I know that other people's cards had certain issues, but there's... like, I got no feedback on what might have actually been wrong with my card. One day it worked, the next day it didn't. Then I sent it back. The people I bought it from agreed that it didn't work. And they sent it back to their suppliers, and then their suppliers sent it back to me, back to them about a month later. Then they sent it back to me. Which, if not for the card shortage, I think I would have been a bit more miffed by. But given the shortages, I can't really blame them for not just giving me a replacement, which I think I had the right to ask for, maybe? I don't know, it's weird with repairing stuff. I don't know how long they're allowed to do that for. Alrighty, this is making building very painful. Maybe I should just do a game restart before morning. Although, I'm probably not going to do much more building once daylight hits, and daylight is a little bit away, just a very short period away. So maybe what I'll do is go and do some of these quests at one of the nearby traders. Yeah, I'll go do some of the quests, and if it's still broken when I get back to the base at the end of today, then I'll do a game restart. I think that's a reasonable plan for now. Need to find some food in here, though. Yeah, that is a fair point. I maybe I may end up having some issues with stuff not breaking in the POIs. Actually, fair point. Alright, let's do a proper restart then. What have I got on my screen just in the background here? Let's just leave Steam. Quit game. And now you get the joy of how long it takes to load 7 Days to Die with Ravenhearst, even when it's off an NVMe SSD. I think it takes like 4 minutes. Yes, thanks guys in chat. Continue game. Deathloop 2. Why did I have a 2B? Oh, I think it crashed during the creation of the map when I did the first one. Grab your brain slugs, folks. It's time for Hypnotoad. The nice thing is, we got this. All the little tips. And I can change them. Some cuts can be serious and cause you to bleed out. Carry bandages on your belt so you can quickly apply them with left click. If that actually worked, which it didn't for me, so I had to go into the thing anyway. Journal entries. You can learn to play the game by reading journal tips. Yada yada yada. The unpacking and making room for storing Lego in the garage is progressing. It made some decent progress yesterday because it was rainy all day and I couldn't do anything else. And I couldn't make my garden shed up. But I kind of need the garden shed to get a bunch of stuff out of the garage so then I can sort the garage so then I can buy storage containers to put on the wall to put all my Lego in. But at some point I need to sort the Lego. But I've got an idea around that. I kind of want to set up a table in the garage with a GoPro over the top of it and do a time lapse of me sorting through the Lego. Because unfortunately, one of the boxes that I bought off eBay, the Lego's filthy as well. Like it's dusty and it's kind of got like almost a red dirt on it. So it needs to be washed too. And I need to throw out the broken blocks and stuff like that because there are quite a few broken blocks in it. So clearly some kids that played with the Lego outside. So I need to sort through that and decide which bits to keep. No, Tom. No mortal wombat. Although that name is amazing. I kind of want to see an Aussie game dev make a Mortal Kombat ripoff, but Mortal Wombat, and it's all wombats fighting. With a Tassie Devil as the ultimate boss you have to fight. Oh, that would be hilarious. Because considering Goose Game was Aussie devs, I can see it happening. Oh, Portal Wombat. That'd be something else. Oh, the Drop Bear. Yeah, fair play. Tassie Devil could be the first boss and a Drop Bear would be the last boss you fight. That'd be like the ultimate boss. No one can defeat the Drop Bear. Yes. We need a Mortal Wombat assertive cargo ship. Raising the Dead. Okay, we're almost loaded. Here we go. So that's how long it takes me to load. Let's see if blocks show up properly, shall we? Do I have any more? Don't forget to make them more. I need to make some more. Doop, doop. Doo, 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 doo. Please don't be weird. Please, game. Hooray! Blocks appearing when they're supposed to. It's the little things. Like being able to play your game normally. Oh, Tom, I thought you were saying... No, never mind. Alright, goldenrod tea. I'm gonna really need to sort out my food production early. Let's head over to the ready-made thingo. Oh, dog! Dog! Dog. Dog. Wolf. Phew. I'm glad I do a lot of damage with this bow when I sneak. Oh, nuts, I'm gonna have to repair this. Need more bone. Oh, Samurai Pizza Cats. Yes, I remember that show. There's another wolf over there. More meat. Let's repair my knife. Oh man, I loved Samurai Pizza Cats when I was little. Oh man, more wolf. Oh, that one I didn't kill on one shot. I do not like the whimpering. The whimpering upsets me. I like dogs. Still no bone parts. Where's my bones? Where are my bones? What all that meat? Especially with my food supplies being a little bit low. There we are. Yeah, Samurai Pizza Cats. Look it up. It was a real cartoon in the mid-90s, maybe early 90s. And if you really want to get weirded out, look up Snorks. S-N-O-R-K. Short for snorkel, because they had one on the top of their head. Where are you at, zombie? It's screaming at me. Seriously, where are you? Oh, jeez. I did enjoy Snorks as well, that's why I remember it. But, again, weird. Although, as far as naming goes, Samurai Pizza Cats probably wins. Though... yeah, it's probably the weirdest of the names that I can think of. Yeah, Snorks was very much a rip-off of the Smurfs. Did Snorks, like Smurfs, only had have one female character as well? Oh, all those shows are very dated now. Although some of them weirdly hold up. I think Gargoyles holds up reasonably well. And some of the humor in Captain Simian and the Space Monkeys holds up. But yeah, a lot of those shows very much products of their time. Oh geez, the zombies have respawned in here. Great. All the sleepers have come back. No! Trapped. Don't want to be trapped. What quality knife do I make? I was meant to check that earlier. 92. That's better. That is better. What does it cost? Just 2 duct tape, 2 leather. Okay. Once I get my forge set up again, I should be able to do that without... Ooh, hello. Don't know how I didn't wake you up before, but sure. The zombies come back, but the loot hasn't. Ooh, 122 spikes, nice. Wood, catwalks, and stairs. I would like... Let's go with 25 of these. Yeah, annoyingly, I can't see what the damage output of the bad hunting knife would be until I make it. I believe, because someone's mentioned before that the bad hunting knife might be better damage than even a good bone knife, but I'd like to at least get this over level 100 before I do it. So yeah, I have to, unfortunately, wait that out. Let's go back, drop our stuff off, and go do a quest. Biker Mice from Mars. I never saw that, but the name is very familiar. How am I going for water and food? 75 food, 105 water. Ah, you can make honey insect traps. Didn't know that. Let's eat all honey. And make some more. I think I should spend some of today doing some building once I've done a quest or two. I'd like to keep doing some quests each day because they are such a good way to get the rewards and stuff that I need. Need to find some liquids in here. Surely there's something I can drink. Nope, not glue. Yeah, pure mineral water. Blah, 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 blah. Let's take the tea instead, actually. Trader time. Yeah, Manius, there is definitely a chance of returning to Stationeers. Last I asked Capac about returning to Stationeers, his reply to me was, "Is there anything new?" And I told him about, yes, there's new food mechanics and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, maybe a bit longer. I do hope to return with him. I've played a little bit solo, just for the fun of it, recently. And I do like the new storms on Mars. That was fun. I suspect we could see Capac jetpacking during a storm and getting blown away, which would also be fun. But there isn't a huge amount of change with Stationeers because there's no like NPCs to fight against or anything like that. It really is, you can go through the same routine each time. But you can also build completely differently each time and try and optimize your systems, try and build something better, all that sort of stuff, which is what I was having fun doing. But I don't know when. I'm really enjoying playing Ravenhearst, so I'm not expecting to move on from this anytime soon. So I just don't know when to fit it into the schedule. Even though I want to, I really don't know when. Alright, Rect, what you got for me? Buried supplies. I didn't bring a shovel. Fetch, clear zombies. Let's do the... Fetch.
Hey, jerk, you need some work. What are you standing there for?
Hey, jerk, needs some work. Lovely. Yeah, Mike. I don't think Zomboid would work with a 400 ping. I know Wasted's been playing a bit of Zomboid, but Zomboid, you have to time your hits against the zombies pretty well to be effective. So having a 400 ping, which is what I have playing Space Engineers with Wasted, I don't think that's going to work. Oh, how convenient. This house again. Die. Zombos. Ooh. Got a workbench back. Oh, did I not bring my... I didn't bring my wrench. Dang. Because I need the electrical and mechanical parts for the saw. Forgot about that. That is a fancy sledgehammer. But yes, as a general rule, Mike, Zomboid would be something I would have a lot of fun with playing with someone like Wasted. Because he plays in a similar way to what I like to do. Wait, I want to break this bit of the wall. Oh, hang on, I should break the door. Because I want the hinges. I don't know, Manius, whether the Zomboid physics is in multiplayer as well. I assume it is. So, for those of you who don't know, Project Zomboid is a pretty cool zombie survival game. It's an isometric one, but, like, it goes... Because it's isometric, they can go to a lot more detail than you can in a first-person game because they don't have to render every single object in the game world, sort of thing. So you have to do things like actually find a watch before you know what time of day it is. Most zombies will be carrying extensive loot that kind of tells a bit of a story of who they are. But it's also quite a slow game. Especially upskilling yourself by trying to read through books. You actually spend hours reading the book. Like in-game hours, obviously. But not real-time hours. But still, it takes... It's a slow burn, but it is fun. I've quite enjoyed it. But I've never really thought of playing it, except for playing it maybe with Capac. But there is another problem with Zomboid for me. I can't get the UI to work on my screen. It really hates my 4K screen for some reason. So I couldn't get a UI scale that would work, that looked any good, or that was still usable for me. It was either way too big or way too small. Oh yeah, Zomboid is a hard game. You're probably best off viewing Zomboid as a roguelike or roguelite. Expecting to die. And then taking a little bit of the knowledge you took from that previous life into your next one. There's a zombie here. Ah! No, don't set me on fire. No. Stuck. Oh, I didn't bring any bandages. Splitsy, you idiot. Yeah, Moncot, I tried the font scaling mod. It did not work for me. Because Capac and I were actually going to play Zomboid a couple of weeks ago on our co-op Friday stream. And it just totally did not work. Spent a bit of time trying to get the UI to work right. I couldn't. Good call. Scrap and make bandage. What? Why can't I use... What debuff have I got? An abrasion. Use. It won't let me. What's up with that game? Oh, it's only... I can only use first aid bandages. Blah. Right. There was good loot upstairs here, wasn't there? It's like a fancy loot pile that I kind of circumvented a bit. I'll have to try and get up to that. Whoop. Missed. Actually, let's unencumber myself. Then let's go up the roof. Yes, well, it does. It is weird to think about stuff like that. That somewhere in the last, realistically, 10 years, gaming became something more than just something you'd do on your own. Or as in with people watching and stuff like that. Where's going to be an easy way to climb up? Can I climb up that block? I don't think I can. If I run across there, I think you can run across, wait on the other end, and then climb up over that. Let's give it a go. Yep. Then, if I start here, I can do this. And beat through this wall and get to the secret stash. Heh. Yeah, that's a good point, Tom. The older part of the millennial group, so people born in the late 80s sort of thing, and into the early 90s, becoming a viable... Yeah, where'd you come from? Were you on the roof? Oh. I think I found you last time by climbing on the roof first, rather than going straight inside, which was a mistake. Alright, that appears to be all I'm going to get from here. At least I have a shovel for the dig quest now. That's a good point. Home or trader first? Home. Yeah. Yes. Big portions of a generation comfortable with the internet really did sort of start with Gen X, but exploded after then. But yeah, it's... I love... Like, I'm very, very fortunate that I get to, at least for a decent chunk of my life, spend time creating stuff that I genuinely have fun making. The videos, the editing, the time I spend doing that, it's something that actually... I've never once woken up in the morning and gone, oh, I've got to do all of this today. No. The worst I've ever woken up when I've had like lots of editing to do is, oh no, how am I going to do that? How? It's not a question of, do I have to? It's a, how do I make this work? I want to make this work. How do I do it? How am I going to figure out a way to fit this into my day? And that's really nice compared to my day job, which very much does not get me out of bed. And I need an alarm for that. As I suspect is the case for most people. So I definitely feel very fortunate at that. Military armor repair kit. Fancy. And I don't... Oh, actually, I'll take the sledgehammer because I'm never going to use this. Ooh, that was a bit close to the spikes. I'm never going to use the sledge, so I might sell it to the trader. I won't be too critical on that, Tom. Yeah, there's having stuff to deliver, and yes, there's how you deliver it in terms of your content and streaming and things like that. But there's also one of the things that's very different about content creation on YouTube, Twitch, etc., compared to traditional forms with editing and even live stuff, having a 10-15 second delay with someone watching and fixing things that go real bad. You've got a lot of, one, younger people, but two, you've got people getting very, very relaxed and forgetting at times that they're live. And also spending, in some cases, ridiculous number of hours live. So they're going to do stuff that, if they weren't spending that much time, they probably would be able to not do. Although there are, of course, those people that are just jerks, and there's nothing you can do about those sorts of people.
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you?
Pipe
Here's
bomb,
your
eh?
mate,
Ooh.
Einstein.
Ooh. I think I might take the serrated blade mod for when I can make my knife and make it fancy enough to... Yeah. Cause more bleeding. Do you have any jumps? Buried
I don't
supplies.
like you.
Let's go.
Can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
It's like teaching. Content is king, but style does matter. That is a good way to put it. Oops, forgot to sell my sledge. Did I really sell my serrated mod? Wow. That was a bit silly. Ooh, 387. Nice. Capac ever joins me in this game, he's going to be very upset I sold that.
Even if it's to a scumbag like you.
No, bleeds can be quite handy for more situations than just if you're swarmed. I think bleeds are useful when you're up against a zombie that's strong and you're encumbered or slowed for one reason or another, because then you slow them down and give yourself a chance to escape a little bit. And since my only melee weapon I'm carrying is a knife, I kind of have to keep that in mind. Thanks, Druckada. Oh, I just rode past where I was going to. Because I was reading chat instead of looking at the screen. Alright, time to diggy hole. Where are you? Ow! Oh! How did I not look down enough? So why are you running away from me? That was weird. Although I say running figuratively given the zombie that was just there. Yeah. David, I've been through similar situations where you've got like really interesting subject matter presented by a subject matter expert, presented really poorly. I'm lucky in most of the presentations that I've done. Once I left high school and started doing presentations at university and presenting information that I thought was interesting, I've found it much easier to present. In high school, most of the presentations we have to do in Australia are done in English class. So you're presenting on books and poems and stuff like that. And it's really hard to feel that you're presenting new information that other people might not know. And I found that really hard. I was a very, very nervous public speaker. I really couldn't do it at all. I never felt like I was even remotely competent at it. But with presenting at university, where I was presenting science topics that I thought were interesting, I found that I could get up in front of a group and be like, I think this is interesting. You probably will think this is interesting too, so I reckon you'll actually be engaged. So it was kind of... It worked for me. And then I went, hang on. Presenting's actually kind of fun when you have a fun topic. And people are paying attention and you feel like you can actually, you've got something to say. It makes me wish that I'd done drama or something like that at high school, because I think in that instance I might have actually found it enjoyable once I got over the initial fear. Yep. Kamoro, I know exactly what you're talking about. With boring medical conferences. Actually, Hammerby, I would argue there are ways to make subjects like the economic history of southeastern Norway, i.e. fishing and logging, interesting. Go and watch the way that someone like Tom Scott presents information about topics like that. The key is finding a unique angle, finding a way to look at the information and present the information differently to what is expected. Because when you do that, you're providing a perspective, and it's that perspective people find interesting. If you want a more North American style of doing that sort of thing, who I've been watching a little bit of recently, weirdly enough, Joe Scott also has a way of presenting the information with a different perspective, but I think Tom Scott is the best example I'm aware of someone who can take potentially otherwise not that exciting information and make it interesting. He's really, really good at it. Yeah. Like an acting class is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I was a week away from going to an acting class, and then we went into lockdown, and then the classes were cancelled until we can be face-to-face again. Because I don't want to do an online one. I want to do a face-to-face because I think it'll be much more useful to me. As I dig and dig and dig. Agreed, David. Tom Scott is the gold standard of educational YouTube. Ah, here we go. Let us eat so I'm not de-staminaed. Oh no! The plane! Which heading? Which heading? Which heading? Where is it? Too many trees! Arg. I'm gonna try and do something sneaky here. Yeah, I see it. Where'd my bike go? Where'd my bike? Ow! Oh, it fell in the hole! I know I'm bleeding. Oh. Oh. Jeez. That was rough. That was proper rough. Ow! Okay. No more close combat for me. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting that drop. That drop is done for. I'll never find it at this point. My bike falling in the hole was just a curse I did not need. That was scary. Very scary. My health is way too low. So I got a recipe for cornbread, which I don't need because I already know, so I'm going to scrap it. I got pears and some water. Didn't get much good out of that. Oh well. Got some Grandpa's moonshine. Wow. That would be really useful to have on your hot bar on a horde night. If you fall down, just swig the moonshine and then just run, because you got 600 health for 45 seconds. Oh man, that's why 7 Days to Die solo is a lot more scary than 7 Days to Die with friends. With friends, I would have had Capac watching my back, or Capac would have opened that and I would have been watching his back. Because we learned quite quickly how much we don't want to do things like opening those crates solo. Nope, still not ready for knife fighting. Do not have the necessary health.
Great, here you go. Don't spend
Ooh.
it all.
Oh, I've
in
already
one
got
place.
that. Still worth more than the vitamins though, so I'll take it. Do I do one more quest or do I start building my base? Never mind. I'm gonna do some base building because I'm quite low on health and that'll give me some time to get that back. Wait, did I ride past a crate out in the open? Did I seriously ride past a crate? No. Oh, dear, dear. Oh, shot off his leg. Legless deer. South backside of Trader. Oh, was there like a medical crate in amongst one of those POIs? Let's go have a look. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a poppin' pills crate. Amongst a whole bunch of dead bodies. You can get bones. And flesh off. Also, I can see something. Oh no! No, no, no. No! Bad! No! No! Why hadn't I reloaded my blunderbusses? Oh. Ah. Ah. Man, that life had gone for so long. Ah. Longest life, 30. Ah. Arrgh. Or because I just wanted... I shouldn't have gone for that loot. I was so encumbered, I shouldn't have gone for that loot. I should have just come back to it another time. I was so encumbered, I was so slow. That was dumb. I know better than that. Why? Oh! Something just exploded. Okay. Let's hope I don't get too many zombies chasing me by the time I get back to my backpack. Oh boy. Well, I guess we see if the next this me can last a bit longer. I think, oh no, there's heaps of zombies there. I think in a weird way, with Ravenhearst, once I get up to a higher level, I think I'm going to die more, not less. Because I'll have a gun, and so I'll get overconfident more often. Reload. There are quite a lot of zombies around here. And now I'm all panicky and twitchy. And I don't have any food. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. A sneaky headshot. Oh, that's a good chunk of aloe cream. Oh, that is a zombie as well. Whose head I am struggling to get an angle on. Please be a beaker. One of these. I doubt there will be, but I could get lucky. Another schematic I already have. Yeah, Ben, by default, Ravenhearst does have the same bullet sponge problem where, you know, you get to higher levels, so then you need to shoot a zombie 12 times in the head with a 7.62. But I will, if that becomes a thing, I'll modify the zombies' stats so they punch harder, they move faster, and still have a reasonable number of hit points. Because bullet sponge zombies just, especially when it's headshots, just seem a bit silly. I'd much rather be swarmed by fast-moving, dangerous, to me, zombies than having to... rather than having ammo be my main issue. I can't take the box. Breaking the box will just break it down to paper. I'm not too fussed on that. Getting all this stuff, however, for some more glue so I can have a good stock of it is going to be useful. Yeah, exactly, Hammerby. 7.62 to the head would mean no head. So, yeah, I'll what I've done when I've played 7 Days with Capac over the years is learned ways to make the game interesting in the late stage without totally breaking the game. So what I tend to do is I gradually increase the zombie walk speed as you start to feel invincible. I then start increasing the zombie walk speed and run speed so that eventually it becomes, even in normal daytime, the zombies can sometimes outpace you. Certain zombies can. Meaning that you really need to stay near your vehicle, and that's going to be your only escape, but you have to kill the zombie before it gets to you. So they're more of a I'm going to die threat than a oh no, I'm going to run out of ammo, then I'm going to die threat. Yeah, Brandon, it's the same method. There's a guide in the mod download that tells you how to install it. Yeah, as the zombies decay, they can move faster. It's kind of like that warm... Is it Warm Bodies? Where they had, like... the worst of the worst zombies were actually the fastest ones and most dangerous. They'd been zombies for so long. Something like that. Exactly, Takamiki. What I also like to do is make certain zombies like cheerleaders and skater zombies faster than the average. Ones that you would imagine were fit in their preceding life are fit in their afterlife. So I think it steps up the challenge in an interesting way as well. Let's grab those. And screws. Oh, no, I don't want to grab any of this. Oh! Where'd that survival campfire come from? Has that been sitting in my inventory the whole time and I just didn't see it? Might have. It's quite difficult to see because it's so dark. So drop off loot, go break down a couple of cars to get the electronics and mechanical parts I need. So I don't need that. Need some food though. Soup will help. Yeah, let's eat some pickled fish. I just want to check. I know this open book symbol is meant to be that I've read it, but... Okay, it is. I just wondered whether it was broken for the books. So let's scrap that and get a couple more knowledge points, because I may need them at some later stage. What have I done with my knowledge? Oh, whatever. Oh, they're there. $21 hinges. That's not too bad. Oh! There's some good food. It's good eating on a hobo stew. I have so much junk. None of that's food. It's just lots of meat. What else can I drop off? That. Keep the rest of this with me. Let's go break down some cars. Yeah, so the options with schematics and stuff that I've already read is to read it again and get a little bit of experience bonus, or scrap it for those knowledge points. The knowledge points, once you've got a research bench, can allow you to make schematics you don't know and haven't yet found. So for those rarer schematics that you're having trouble getting hold of, it's good to have those knowledge points as a backup. Oof, that was... So yeah. Or the third option is sell it. But I think for me, once I've got a decent supply of the knowledge points, I'll then maybe sell some. Oh, here we go. There's a chunk of cars in one spot. I'll leave my bike just there. Dang it. Jeez, that was action movie stuntman quality, that flip. Why did I wake up someone? Clearly, someone doesn't like me working on my car when I'm sleeping. When they're sleeping. Yeah, so in Escape from Purgatory, there's mainly the Assertive Combat Systems mod, and then the other mod that's in the game is Reavers. And weirdly, we haven't had any Reavers on the moon. But the version of Assertive Cargo Ships that's in there does not have any moon-based stuff. So that's why it's been quite quiet. Ah, so there's more than just schematics I can make with the knowledge points. That's cool. It's good to know. Ow! Whoa, okay, Wandering Horde. Also, I think I made him bleed. Oh, double decapitation. Huh. So many zombies. At least this is getting my... so you can see my experience bar across the top of my hotbar is in red at the moment. When you die in Ravenhearst, you get an XP penalty. I don't know if that's vanilla. I don't think it is. And I have to get that back all the way over to the left-hand side. And once I do that, it'll then start filling toward the right again for me to get to the next level. Ooh, electrical components, good. Need those. The penalty is vanilla, okay. That's our little Alpha 9... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It didn't take me playing much of vanilla in the newer versions to realize I didn't want to play it anymore. What else is single stack? Not much. Yeah, Ravenhearst works multiplayer. Capac and I played it a fair bit last year. On the Alpha 18 version of it. Not on stream or anything, just playing for the fun of it. So Ravenhearst has a lot more zombie variations. But I mean, there's only so many human shapes you can make without it bloating the game ridiculously. So I can understand why you would end up with repetitive zombies no matter what. Yeah, Takamiki. Vanilla 7 Days to Die these days doesn't seem to be interested in the building aspect of the game at all. Uh, 11, 22. All right, I think we've got enough to make the table saw. So I'll head to the sawmill. I think I grabbed everything from there, but just in case I didn't. And then that rock came out of nowhere. And then hopefully that means... Wait, I went the wrong way, didn't I? No, that's where the saw is. For a second I thought that marker was marking the Shotgun Messiah. Then I finally get to build my base. Oh no, I did have parts. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess you could have procedurally generated zombies. They did do something like that for... I want to say Alpha 15 and 16 had them. They were called UMA zombies. They had a random selection of like outfits and things they could have. But the performance of that system was abysmal. So Horde Knights were a problem for anyone with a moderate PC at the time. So they scrapped that system. At least that's my understanding of it. I could be wrong. Hooray, no falling in the hole. At least until the zombies break that for me. Alright, craft a table saw was my quest. Toggle active. We've got the forged iron, we've got the mechanical parts, we've got the electrical parts, got the springs, got the screws. Need some fiber cordage. Yeah, that's a fair point. It was an optimization thing that they probably could have improved if they'd desired to put the effort into that side of the game. But apparently that was not on their list of priorities. Yes, I'm going to make the floor cobble eventually. Like, the whole base bit, the bit that should be easily hit by zombies. Like the fire spitters, the zombie cops, that sort of things. Will be made out of stone or iron eventually. Basically, when I can. Recipes, fiber cordage, go. Brandon, for multiplayer with this, everyone needs the mod. Craft a table saw. 2 minutes. Okay. I've got 27 knowledge points already. Nice. Let's try and dump off some of this stuff so I can move around a bit more freely while I wait for that table saw to be made, and then I'll start making some storage containers. And actually moving a few things into the outline of a house that I've laid out. Nails, wood. Oh, should place these down. Yeah. Actually, I don't really think I've got much extra to say on the whole UMA zombie thing. It probably would have been a lot of effort for them to optimize it. Apparently they wanted to make a game that I didn't want to play instead of that. No. Yeah, got lucky with the table saw. The trader liked me. I wonder if that's actually how you're supposed to get it, whether you are actually meant to get it from your trader quests, and it's a high probability reward for the trader quests. Because that would be quite sensible if that's the case. Making players somehow aware of that would be helpful. Oh, whoops, that spike's not meant to be there. Oh no. Oh. Hate it when the ground's uneven a bit. Can't quite tell that it's just gone up a level. Yeah, agreed. With big performance things like that that don't necessarily change the gameplay much, I can totally understand why they would have ditched the UMA zombie thing, but it's a pity they didn't go back and work on it later. Because making the zombies more efficient to the point that you could have big swarms of them, that would have been pretty cool. Hooray! Quest completed. Craft an armor bench now. So that's going to be something I can do unless I need a thing for it. And I do. Advanced engineering. Wah! Oh! I completed tier 1. Why? Why did that not... Oh, I have to speak to the trader again. Right. So... Well, I've got that. I just need to go find those hinges that I had meant to keep on me, but stored back in the storage. Hinges, where are you? There you are. Box. Ammo, armors, auto parts, barter, building, explosive, food, forge. Yeah, let's make a forge box to start off with. Yeah, something like They Are Billions where you can have a zombie swarm of that size in a first-person game would be pretty epic. Look at all that beautiful storage. Now I just put everything metallic in there. Oh, beautiful. Did anyone see where I put my stairs? Where are they? Here we are. Catwalks. So what I'm thinking is we'll have our kind of production area here with the forge, some of the like loot storage, have a few loot storage boxes here just for main, so I've got an easy dump off spot. And then through this door I'll extend this platform out further, and then through this area will just be a storage room. And then upstairs we will have a living and kitchen area. So I think that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more boxes. a lot. Well, see, Takamiki, that's exactly what I'd like to see, is dumber zombies in 7 Days to Die, but more of them. I'd love to have tons of dumb zombies. I reckon that'd be a lot of fun. I think I want to use wood plate for the floor. Yeah. So I can do this. Advanced rotation. And then I have a nice high ceiling in here. So if I want to stack some storage boxes, I can stack them 3 high. Back to the box. Sean, I streaming more on YouTube has made me like YouTube streaming more, but I was never that sold on one over the other before then. Before this time. But I really like these. What I really like about streaming these solo streams on YouTube versus Twitch is that you guys can see the chat in the VOD. Because I don't like on-screen chats. One big reason I don't like on-screen chats, if you ever have a troll in chat, they can ruin your video. So I don't put them in for that reason. I need more nails. And I need more frames. Because I want to be able to place down some of these kitchen blocks. I may have to forge some. But yeah, because a few people have described these streams as interactive podcasts, and I kind of like that thought. I really like that for a solo stream, I get to interact with you guys so much more. It's really hard when you're playing multiplayer games to have enough attention to read chat, reply to chat, while also listening to the other people talk, not talking over them, and also not going to the alternate method, which is just muting yourself to them while talking to your audience for a bit. I find it really hard to then get back into the track and you spend most of your time saying, sorry, what were you guys talking about? And that can get really irritating after a time. You don't want to be doing that. So I find it hard to find the right balance there. Whereas solo, I can just chat with you guys because I can ignore my own thoughts as much as I like. Twitch does have a VOD replay feature, but Twitch, when I export these VODs to YouTube, which is where I think it's about 75-80% of the audience watch the VOD, you can't. Yeah, Ben, I try really hard to reply and give context to the comment that's been said. Because I find if I don't, for people who watch on a big screen and can't see the chat for various other reasons, things like that, I think it makes it nicer if you're able to understand, if you're just a little bit patient about when the information is going to come. Because I'll usually reply and then explain. I want another box. And I want this to be a box for the workbench. Yeah. I reckon the workbench is going to need a pair of boxes. We'll just start with one for now. Oh, writable large storage box. Oh. I wonder if that means you can write on the outside. That's kind of cool. There's a writable regular one. Oh, nice. That's a new thing. I used to have to put signs on them all. Oh, that's going to be really handy. I hope I am interpreting that correctly. So we've got a forge, then I can put the workbench there. Maybe I'll put the workbench here. Grab it. Oh, that's quite a good solution, Wayne. have it open on a big screen and then have your tablet for chat. Capac does a similar thing with the way he sees his chat when he's streaming. He actually has his chat open on his phone in a little cradle in front of his screen. Springs, hinges, nails. The workbench... My workbench chest I always kind of overuse, I think. But I'll just dump all that in there for now. I actually want to keep the nails though. Let's pop this down and see how it looks. Right. Loot. Dump. Yeah. So that's for everything I don't know where to put yet. Which I think could be a lot of things. How's this going? Can I make some nails now? Yes, I can. Oh, Writable does have less storage. Oh. Oh, you guys were saying in chat it might. That sucks. I don't want to use writables then. I'll use signs like I always did. Blech. Disappointed. Oh, I can leave this one writable, then I'll put just some generic chest boxes around it. I want to make some more wood frames. Wait a second. Does this make wood frames cheaper? 12 and 4 versus 8 and 6. But I get 2. Yes, it does. Right, I need to make them on here. Good to know. That is kind of dumb. I don't see why the box should have less storage just because you can write on it. Like, meh. I don't like that. I probably could modify it, but I am way too lazy to figure out how to do that. And we're getting a second story. Yeah. Huh. I've never really asked anyone else about it, Will, so that's interesting. Alright, let's pick up some of these metals around here. Move a few of them over to the proper chest. Or not, because that looks boring. I don't want to do that right now. Alright, more nails. I should have more nails. Yeah, I should be able to make more nails. Let's go... can I make a table? What can I make as a table? Tables and chairs. Planks, mechanical parts. Actually, maybe I'll make a box. What have I done with my hinges? I thought I had more. Oh, there. I'll make a box and then I'll put the table saw on top of the box. Ammo. Farmers, auto parts, barter, building. Might call it a building box. Ink takes up space because it makes the wood swell on the inside of the box. Everybody knows this. Yep. Sure. Let's move the table saw inside. I'm hoping to get my kitchen sort of vaguely set up so I can do some cooking. I hope that I'll be able to get enough nails and I've got enough timber already. I don't think there are hinge molds. I think you've got to make the hinges. Let's have a look. Hinge. Yeah. I think you just got to loot them. Yeah, table saw. On top of supply chest, which I can put all my timber in and my nails and things. Make me more frames. I do wonder if I've got some frames lying around somewhere in my mess of a loot pile. I probably do. Ah no, Eisen, that stuff's all done now. All good. No, Sean. So the personal crafting bench for 4 nails creates 1 wood frame block. The table saw for 6 nails creates 2, so it's 3 nails per block instead of the 4 for the personal crafting bench. Oh. I think a wolf just died on my spikes. Wood plate. Copy. And where can I put this on here? I think I can have it there. Yeah. So I'll probably, as one of my earlier upgrades to this second story, need to cobble up the corners just so that the wood doesn't collapse under its own weight. Now these no, these don't have the railings. I need to make them out of separate block. Is it fence? No. Railing? There's fences and metal fences and wood fences and railings. Which don't appear to be made here and are made... No, they are made here. Need more nails. I'm out of nails. Right. Why did mystery meat on sticks get said? I am so lost. I think in terms of the hinges being lootable versus being craftable, there are some things in this that are deliberately only able to be made, only able to be looted to encourage you to continue looting, I guess. Oh, I kind of like that as a stair railing. What other shapes do I have? I've got the standard wood railing. Oh, there's floating railings. Oh. I could go the diamond trellis. I feel like that's more of an outdoor shape. I'm going to go this square one. Just for something different. Yeah. I kind of like that. Something to note with these trellises, unless they've changed it. The diamond, I thought they were climbable like ladders. Nails. Oh, out of iron. Oh, I'm running low on timber. I'm actually going to run out. Let's make a whole bunch of frames so I can make up the wall. I'm not fussed about harvesting the wolf, to be honest, because I don't know where it is and I don't want to go down there and search for it. It could be anywhere down in amongst my spikes. Let's see if I've got any more wood. A little bit. Might have to do some tree chopping. Yeah, I don't think I've got any timber left. Nope, all out. Haven't actually decided where I'm going to face the next horde night yet. Let's see, can I make... Oh, level 101. Sure, let's do it. I need 2 leather, 2 duct tape, and 8 forged iron. Right, grab that one. 2 leather, 2 duct tape, 8 forged iron. Hello? Where are my stuffs? Oh, actually, do have that other knife. I could keep using it. Nope. Nope. So I'm kind of torn. I'm prepping this base so it might be able to withstand a horde, but I'm also worried that I won't have it ready by the time the horde comes. And the horde is not that far away because it's day 26. So I've kind of got one more day of prepping this base, and then I'll have to decide whether I go back to the place that I holed up the last night or whether I stay here. I feel like I must have missed the duct tape if I had any, and the leather. Definitely missed the leather. I swear I had some. Got some animal hide. I'll make some more leather. Yeah, I've got the piles of glue. That's why I was picking them up. Let's make some forged iron. Yeah. The storage will improve. So I want to lay out stuff in sensible locations before I start moving it all across and then realize I have to move it again. Forged concrete. Yep. Oop. Make more nails for me. So I'm gonna keep needing lots of nails. Knife. Let's make a hunting knife. Sean, I think you mean I could bring Capac in for 10 minutes off stream to make it even worse. Capac hasn't sorted anything ever in his life. Everything in any game that we play that has loot organization stuff is all me. He does not believe in storage. Yep. I'm going to compare the damage, and if this is higher, then we'll stick with making new knives. Because obviously with this being only level 101, there's no point repairing it. When it breaks, it breaks. Filling his inventory is technically storage. Meh. 7 and 27 versus 6 and 22. So it is more damage. Scrap the bone knife. And now I can scrap all bone knives. If this is finished... Yep. Let's move this inside. Yes, once in Survival Unlikely Dragnon. Once. That is the extent of Capac's storage experience. Or organization experience. What would work as a storage box for... I guess armors? For the food, forge, generic. Ammo, armors, auto parts, barter, building, explosive, food, forge, generic, health, mining, recycling, storage. Maybe I'll just have a generic supply box for it. Yeah. Thanks, Hammerby. Yes, Capac has his own system. An all-in-one solution. As in, it all goes in one, and you can never find anything. That's going to Z fight, but it's still going to look better. So this is going to be my storage chest for stuff associated with the tanning rack. And maybe eventually I'll have a separate room for the tanning rack and an armor bench so both can be next to each other. And that way I'd share the storage for the types of stuff. I don't think the knife is higher quality enough. No, I can't modify it. It's not good enough. That can go over here. Let's turn you off for now. And did I grab the frames? I didn't. Plate and copy. There we are. We have a ceiling! Hooray! You didn't miss a stream, Sergeant Ice. I moved everything here off stream, and I've now started building a proper base. Ooh, maybe I should have a little bit of a veranda off here. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Let's put some posts down for where that might go. What sort of post? Wood pole? Probably. These are a bit chunky. I'll get in the way. Maybe I bring it out 2 blocks? No, I should make it bigger than that. If I go 3, we'll go 4, then I can put a table outside. Yeah, if that's... Oh, right. Oh, what am I going to do about that? So if I were to make that the block, it's going to make it really hard to transition it to, say, what I've done here, plate being underneath. I might have made a mistake. I might have wanted to use something like this, because then that will look a little less silly when it transitions to those. Although maybe I could just do something a little Space Engineers-y and go with... Actually, maybe I'll go with this block anyway. And just do it all along the front, or actually better, be along the side. Like that. So then I can go to a... Now you see why I moved all the stuff at night, because I wanted to do this. Yeah. That's my deck. What? There's a beam block with a plate? That's a pillar. Oh, I could use the pillar. So the pillar has a plate. What do you guys reckon? Should I use the pillar since it does actually have the transition block, a proper one? Or do I go with this as it is, but I'll probably change the post out to... Is there a different alternate quarter block? Quarter block centered. Quarter block. Yeah, so I changed the post to these. So they're chunky and match up. I kind of like the squarer look. I'm going to stick with this. But that means getting rid of these. Which hopefully won't cause this to collapse. Nope. Just rotation for this. Yeah. Guess I could. Is there the right piece? No, that doesn't have the top. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks all right. Just looks like a bigger support beam running across, albeit the timber texture runs the wrong way, but it still works. I should probably go chop some trees down. I think I should. Have I got enough room for stuff? Yeah. I assume the dog that died on my spikes is long gone. First stabbing with the hunting knife. Ooh, those trees have grown. Time to chop some trees. Gets in vehicle. Yep, antipode. If only we could. If there was a more efficient way to chop down these trees, I would use it. I know I've got a proper tree chopping axe, but there are some advantages in me continuing to use this axe. One, I'm much less likely to completely obliterate my stamina with it because I can actually handle chopping for ages. Whereas the metal axe, my stamina is still pretty terrible. Timber. Let's start that wood processing and then I'll come down and grab some more. Yeah, true, scrap tools might be an option. I can't remember whether I've unlocked them though. Have I looked at Stormworks? Yes. Did I balk at how complex it was to get started? Also yes. I just found I couldn't... The game didn't give me enough to start off with for me to really get into it and get into the building side of stuff. But that's also because I just didn't have a lot of time to dedicate to it when I looked at it. But I do own it. Oh yeah, you do get more wood with advanced tool. Do you though? You get more per hit, but do you actually get more per tree? I don't know that you do. don't know that it matters because it's really more about wood per unit of time, not wood per tree. Yeah, exactly, Takamiki. It's the rounding that makes the lesser tools often yield more per block of something. Maybe once this tool's broken, I will replace it with an axe, because I just realized I don't actually need to carry this as a building tool because I keep carrying the claw hammer. That felt a little bit easier. How much wood have I got? Seems like I get heaps more from that table saw, so hopefully that's going to make me able to build up this base much more quickly. Well, it looks like I'm about to break this axe. Yep, thought it was going to happen just before that tree broke. Moving up in the world, slightly better tools. There we are. Like 2,000 odd, well, 3,000 odd timber. That is going to do me nicely. I never axe the nests. There's a reason not to. Then they don't respawn, and nests for birds will respawn in just 7 days. So you don't want to break the nests ever, if they're near your base especially. If they're in the way of your base, that's different. But if they're near your base, you don't want to get rid of them because then you want to be able to keep looting them for more feathers later. Let's just eat a bunch of honey. Just get my food back up and... Raymond, it's 10:30 in the morning here. What are you talking about still awake? Doesn't matter when, Onyx. Doesn't matter when. Yeah, this is going to take forever. What do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I'll go kitchen here with window, window. Then maybe a wall the rest of the way. Yeah, that should work. And for going out onto the deck... window and door. Something like this. Yeah. So the streaming timing, like when is best to do it, is something I really struggle with. I just these days do it when it works for my day, which conveniently does work better for most North Americans and Europeans, because I tend to start my days quite early. So this stream started at 7:15 this morning for me. It has no effect, William. None at all. It's only about other things. Ooh, I wonder if I can make fancy doors that could look nice in a double door over here. Maybe later. There's no ambivalent button. No. YouTube's not that nuanced. Right, so eventually my plan would be to have a sink and an oven here. And then something painted to look like a fridge here. With some more benches around. What does it take to make an oven? What do they call it? Oh, there used to be like an oven repair kit that you could make. Stove. There we go. Stove repair kit. Oh, you can make a wood-burning stove. That looks pretty. So how do I make a broken stove? Is that a decorative? Anyone know? Because, yeah, the Ravenhearst brings back some stuff that was in some older mods that I used to play, where you can make working ovens so that you don't need to worry about fuel anymore. I don't think wrenching a stove's going to do it, but I guess I can try that out at some point. For now, what I want to do is make some boxes, and we just need... I'm just going to do food boxes. And then I'll eventually paint these food boxes to look like benches, because the benches have terrible storage capacity, whereas painted ones look the part, but have good storage capacity. Yeah, I wonder if there's some decorative block in here that I'm missing. Beverage cooler, wine barrel, casinos, dirt, doors, end table. House front door, modern ceiling lights. Steel refrigerator. Medicine cabinets. I can make a gas pump? No, it's not there. Oh yeah, maybe I could buy it from a trader. That's a good point. The traders often do have some of that random decorative stuff. So I might go... We'd imagine bench would be there. That'll be the fridge. And... Might just put a block in the corner because that'll not be anything. Sink. Maybe I'll go sink and oven, and then I'll bring out more kitchen storage from, say, here or something. Make a little bench along there. Then I can put a table in this area, put a table outside on the deck. It'll all be nice and pretty. Let's go get my survival campfire and move it upstairs. See, the refrigerator, again, I don't actually need a fridge. I can paint this to look like a fridge. And I'll have even more storage than a fridge would. One of those weird 7 days to die things. So what I normally do with my fridge is make the top half food and the bottom half liquids. And then usually in my kitchen I keep my... Oh, I should have made one ofese a medicine cabinet. Maybe I'll pick up that block. I got enough hinges to make another one. Health box. Yeah, there's a lot of bikes down there. A lot of bikes, a lot of bags, a lot of rubbish. But I'm getting there. We're getting something that's going to vaguely resemble some storage. Some good storage space here. I need to bring my water purification thing into the kitchen, which is pretty ugly. I kind of hate that I have to do that, but it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, the working sink is just a water source. So then once I get a working sink, I can get rid of this. Move this down to, say, wherever I put my farming shed. So for now, I might just put this over here. I've got one more hinge. I wonder if I've got any more in there. Maybe what I'll do is quickly do what I should be doing. Place things like these into the correct storage chests. And put anything else in the dump. I need to keep those. Need to find my axe. Had an adequate axe somewhere here. And then I'll go and break a few doors and get a few more hinges. There we go. 141 level axe. That will do nicely. No. Ravenhearst has the same structural integrity as 7 days. It's just cobble is quite strong, so you can build it like this. And it works. Let's go find a little house that's easy for me to smash a few doors on. Yeah, Chris, I think there's ways to buy the stoves from traders and some of those decorative blocks that are creative mode only. Ravenhearst adds them back in for the traders so that you can make things pretty. So yeah, you might be right. I might have had to take over a POI with a stove in it, but I might also be able to buy one from a trader. Oh, make the wood burning instead. Okay. Hello? Building with doors, please. I would like some doors to break. Preferably not metal doors. There we go. Here's a little house. This should do the trick. That's good to Josh. Hello, zombie nurse lady. Goodbye, zombie nurse lady. Nuts. Yeah, Trindle, reloading the game, restarting the whole thing did fix the issue. Kind of nervous when there's open floor like this in these houses. Also, seems very likely there's going to be a zombie behind one of those. Or both of those. Yeah, I thought I'd just get scrap for that. Oh well. That felt good. That's the reason to use fire axes. They are actually decent weapons, unlike the stone axe. I think I broke something when that first shot. Oh, she feral. And that's a spider zombie. Yeah, don't let me leave without getting to that bookcase. I do want to get to it. Oh. I was hoping I might get lucky and find a iron arrowhead in that pile. How many hinges have I got? 5. Alright, this is the... Oh, hang on. Maybe I should knife it. Nope. Should not knife those. Did not get anything from it. I have to axe it. Let's come back. As Fry would say, I have to axe it a question. All of the doors. This place has lots of doors. This is working out quite nicely. No. I seriously can't believe it's day 26 and I haven't found a single iron arrowhead. It's just ridiculous. Yep, proper Futurama grammar. They actually explain in it that axe replaced ask at some point. There's a loose panel in a wall. With the stream lag on YouTube, there's... Oh, this one. It's a lot harder for me to know how far back you guys mean when you point out stuff that I've missed. It feels like that, Antipode. It feels like the game is just taunting me. Keeping one thing I need. Always just something. Oh yeah, the Crucible. That's going to be a pain. I think I'm very unlikely to find a Crucible. I never actually found one in my other game. Even though we got quite a long way in. Oh, what? I got stone arrows from a backpack, but oh, that's just rude. Just rude. Anybody know what a crucible is? A crucible is required for the smelting of steel. A crucible is basically a vessel that can handle the extreme heats required for the process. It's interesting you say that, David. Capac actually destroyed an entire building when we played. There was a building across the road from our chosen horde base of operations sort of thing that just was... Because this was back when Ravenhearst had these like green-eyed zombies that were like easy ones to kill, and it would just spawn hordes and hordes and hordes of them. Something was wrong with the spawning in it. He called it the Doom House, and eventually he managed to collapse the whole thing on itself. Okay, that I think is a mine because I can't pick it up. Yeah, Spock, I think so. I think it would be a ceramic for a crucible. Oh. Sure. Let's learn how to make switches. Even though I'm sure I'll unlock everything by just getting the engineering stuff anyway. Yes, Eisen, you would know much about crucibles and smelting and such, having your blacksmithing skills. Ah! I am very encumbered. It's time to go home. I've got enough hinges. No! No! Fence! No! Evil! Ugh! Bah. I don't want to die twice in one stream. That's not okay. Not on board with that. Not okay with that at all. Whoa! Pop a wheelie. I'll see, my base is taking shape now. It kind of doesn't look like a letter anymore. Yep, I have made up the XP debt, and I'm 2 hotbar slots away from my next level. Kind of want to break that, but I'm going to leave it. Let's make some boxes. I don't have enough nails on me. Right. Generic box. Make 3. Yeah, Chris, it's hard with the stream delay. Yes, you would need to remind me of things 10 minutes ahead of when I need to know them. It's just the way it works, unfortunately. The extra large boxes are a thing I don't have the skill for yet. Also, I'm glad a lot of you guys seem to be enjoying the Ivorian playthrough. As I've been quite enjoying the game this time. Dump, 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 dump. Dump all the things that I don't need to be carrying right now. No, not my shovel. In fact, I should probably not dump the stuff that I do have a storage spot for already. So, metals. Building stuff. Crafting stuff. And now I should be able to do things like this and just quickly grab a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, actually. Can I pick this up? No, I have to break it. Oh, nuts. Okay, I'm a little too encumbered. That was possibly a little overexcited I got there. If we need to remind you of things in the future, then you should realize you lost. Well played, MB. Yes. Where should I put my tools? Let's dump a couple of tool chests down here. So I can dump any tools and stuff in these chests. Then I'll need to create a proper pile for all of the parts and upgrades and things later. Screws should probably go in here. That doesn't go in there. These do though. So this is basically how I do my storage. I just pick up a whole bunch of stuff, put a bunch of it away, but then if I start putting stuff in these dump boxes, at least I'll get all my stacks sorted. Which will be nice. Because I'll double up all the things that need to be doubled. Yeah, Sergeant Sice, I like that one. Hire a captain, no class, and no one made a Capac joke. Disappointing. Oops, wrong thing. Grab that. Ah. Hey, Capac. What a time for you to arrive. Are you going to be streaming today, Capac? I see you've awoken. Was I talking smack or was I agreeing with smack talk about Capac? Suppose it doesn't really matter. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, say Capac's name 3 times and he appears. He's Beetlejuice. Cool. Capac's about to stream some Noita. I'm way too encumbered and I can barely move. Oh, man. So, if Capac's going to start soon, I think that's probably a good time for me anyway, because that's pretty close to the 4-hour mark. And, oh, the next stream's going to be a bit awkward, I think, for me on this, because I wonder how I'm going to make that work. I like to have the start of the Horde night as my, like, as in, I'd like day 28 to be the start of my stream and go through to the end of 29, but maybe what I'll have time to do is kind of do day 27 and 20. I don't know what to do. I'll make it work somehow, I'm sure. Food in the top and drinks in the bottom, yeah. Food up top. Healy stuff in here. What's that? Hop seeds. There you go in the bottom. Not a bad view out that window. A few of these windows are going to be not too bad, I reckon. Oh, do have a storage spot for that. It'll be really nice if I can manage to get what I have in storage here just into like out of those bags and just into these loot crates, because that's going to make it a lot quicker to search through the crates, but probably a lot harder to just as hard to find things. That can go in there. That goes in there. Nope, not the hammer. Put the hammer in there. Paper over here. Clay in here. Plastic in here because I don't know what else to do with it. Bone knife and hammer in there. And now you see why I do a lot of the sorting off stream. It takes a long time. Once it's done, it does make your life so much better. It's worth it. Clay in every third trash pile. Probably. At least my stacks are getting bigger. Oh, then I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with this outdoor area. Do I put some decorative stuff out here as well? Or do I just leave it fairly open because it's going to be where I do most of my horde defending? Most of this is food. Let's take it upstairs. Yep, need a clothes bin. Need so many things. Food, 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 food. Drink. Drink. Food, food, food. Actually, I might put the berries up the top, even though they give you liquid. I think with them crafting into the survival mix, I probably want them there instead. Oh dear. We're getting the puns now, are we? Because of structural integrity, I think you're putting all your eggs in one basket. I am, but that's the fun. It's a pretty big and hefty basket, though. It's a pretty strong one. It'll be fine. I'm not worried. Not that worried. I'm a little bit worried. But it'll be fine. Super excited with how this base is coming together, though. Ooh, garden. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good choice. I like that idea. Make my farming area out there. Put my farming table out here, try and make a bit of a... Because I could thicken up, I could put another row of bricks over here, because the farming stuff is quite heavy, so I might need some more support strength for the area that ends up getting the farm. I could probably do that by just extending that wall out a bit more. So for those of you who aren't aware, these dump chests are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, which is provide me a place to put stuff as a pre-sorting, because then you can kind of get some decent stacks of stuff before you actually bother to go to the effort to put it away in the proper spot. And as I don't have proper spots for everything yet, kind of works well. Nope, I won't be able to move if I open that one. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I should rename this to Trader. So this will eventually become the Trader chest. And I can put all my useless clothing and stuff in there once I've sorted the rest of this stuff out. I like that idea. And last bit. Garbage bag's gone. Oh, heck yeah. Cool. Look at that. I have a base. It almost looks like a base too. Put down a bit of this timber first. Like, I'm starting to get a place that it looks like a real... It's a real boy! It's a real house. This is awesome. Yeah, give me the wood. And now you won't be called the bag lady anymore. Yes. Don't think anyone alive can tell me that I'm a bag lady in this apocalypse. Shape. Frame half block. Copy. At least I can walk out here now. I think this is probably a good spot to wrap up the stream. Capac should have started his stream now. So if you want to go watch him play some Noita, he is live over at twitch.tv/Capac Amaru. And I will, whoops, that was unexpected. I will type it in chat. For those of you not already familiar. I will be back on Wednesday with a video. I don't know what it's going to be yet. It could be Escape from Purgatory, depending on how the recording goes today. But it could be something else if I don't have a time enough to edit it before then. I should, though. Or if something else went with the recording and we need kind of 2 weeks worth of recording for one episode, which is what happened previously. I have a couple of ideas for some Space Engineers tutorials that I'd really like to make. So I'm hoping I'll find some time for that soon. So that could be the filler. But either way, Survival Impossible will be back this Saturday because I really want to get that hinge rope crazy miner gondola thing to work. And I want to get that ice up and being processed so that I can actually make some power. So there's all that and plenty more to come. And I'll see you all then. Thanks for coming. Thanks for chatting. Hopefully I'll see you next week because I'll be back doing this stream then too. Have a great day, everybody.